Salutations, good people. It's Melissa. Welcome back to another video. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing good. Boy, vey, it's a Sunday night. It's gloomy, dark, and sad looking. I'm just gonna do a get ready with me. Now I did my camera here didn't like me, so thought it was recording because the light was on. The little red light was like, oh, it looked like it was recording. It was frozen. I can't really see sometimes the little timer in the corner, and I was like, oh, so we're not recording. We're not recording here. So I did already have my base done, so my foundation's already on, and then I just put on some Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain because my lips were dry and I couldn't find my regular old lip balm. So that's just on until I put something on to complete the look. I'm trying to narrow it down to which eyeshadow palette I want to use today because I've got so many options. So we've got the Florynce palette from Dose of Colors. And it's mostly because I just love this color right here, which it kills me. It looks blue, and then you turn it, just, oh, it's so beautiful. I love a good duochrome, but it's purple. I might do that. Today is not the tutorial for the neutral, and there's nothing wrong with neutrals, guys, because the majority of people do wear beautiful neutral eyeshadows, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. I'm like squinting because I can't see. So, oh, I need to get new glasses. That's going to be my Christmas present to myself. Brand spanking new spectacles. And I'm probably, last time I had my eyes checked, they said I'm going to need bifocals. So that's so depressing. So I'm going to have to get the bifocal lens. But just like the no line bifocal, I think they're called progressive lens, or I think progressive lenses, yeah. I'm upset with that. So I'm going to narrow it down to Florynce palette. I have not messed with this one. This is one of the Destination series, the Summer in Saint-Tropez from BH. I have not done a full-on just regular look with the Naked Honey. So we have that. And Natasha No with the Cranberry palette. This is the original one. The newer one with, I guess, the newer formula or the improved formula has the white component instead of the gold one. It's okay because the mattes are very, very like silk. It's like, honest to goodness, you could just put the one shade on your eye and call this a day and be done with it because it's very smooth, it's very silky. I don't mind it. I know some people didn't like the formula. I'm almost curious. I'm not going to spend another $50 to get the new improved version of this, but I'm just trying to think. And then I'm looking at all my Glam Light palettes right here on the top of my little storage component. Oh, I need a dust. It's so bad. I'm just going, oh, I got so much stuff. So this is if I didn't say this, and we're like 4 minutes in, this is a get ready with me to go nowhere. Like, I've taken out garbage, I've washed my dishes, I'm preheating my oven to meal prep. Like, I'm going nowhere. Okay? But you know what? I felt like putting on some makeup. So, or my mother shell palette, La Vie en Rose. I'm just so, I've got so many options. So you know what? We're just gonna do an eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I think I'm just gonna grab from a few palettes because you know what? That makes me happy. So I'm not going in with anything fancy. I don't know. Do I want to use the Natasha palette? Like, it's just such a smooth, it's like a very smooth like it's a very weird feel. Like the mattes, like we would say creamy mattes. It makes me think, oh, y'all are just describing food. But the shimmer formula is good though. Ooh. Yeah. No. No. Okay. So, I think I've come to a decision. We're going to get my $55 worth of this palette. Technically, I got it on sale. So, I was like, so I'm going to use the Beautiful in Barcelona palette. This was not $55, guys. It's BH. It's less than 18 bucks. Just wiping off some of the swatches. I'm going to use this and this together because let's be honest here. The mattes here look bogish, especially for someone like moi. Okay, so let's get to cooking. Well, that's actually what I'll be doing later. Yeah, the mattes here, I actually use this already, and it does not look, I think maybe because the lights from, like in my room, like I've got a couple lights coming at me to light it up because it is dark. Trying to maybe bring that down. The color scheme is actually not that bad. It's like grungy muted, and I'm kind of sort of getting into the grungy muted, not full grungy rainbow, but grungy muted color life. I'm digging. Okay, so first we need to prime my lids. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. concealer in light beige. This is just regular old e.l.f. concealer. Great, buck 98. Oh, did I just get that in my lashes? Just a little bit. So, oh yeah, buckle in, folks. This is just gonna be a long video. We're just gonna be done. So, yep, I just go on with my finger too. So the last couple of weeks at work, I mean, I work in healthcare. I mean, I've mentioned I work in a hospital, and I also got another job working at Ulta, which I've only started, and it's really nice. I like it. Your girl walked in there one day, was like, it was National Brow Day. I was like, why is everybody's brows looking so great? They're like, girl, it's National Brow Day. I'm like, me and my brows looking extra sparse. I just walked in there with like black lipstick on, some powder. I didn't even feel like, I took like what was left over on my eyeshadow brush, like just put it in my crease and just like kind of like ran it over my lid and some black lipstick. And I was like, I'm here for work. Just, luckily they just had me in the back, so I didn't scare people. Oh, I was just like, oh, that's what we're doing. Like, it's National Brow Day. I got to see that Morphe palette, the 3503 O or whatever, up close. This is a whole bunch of brown and red and oranges. I'm just like, really? That just seems unnecessary. Oh, this is my everyday makeup bag, filled to the gills with all my makeup essentials that I carry every day with me to work. So I just need where's my little blender? Here we go. Got my little brush. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Span right here. It's got some pigment. Oh yeah. Ooh. And we're just gonna blend something into the crease. So lately, let me just pick that story back up. So these last couple of weeks at work has been just bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Hella bananas. Like, it's healthcare. It's a hospital. you know, it's the OR. You expect it to be busy. You are expecting it to be hopping, you know? Hippity hippity hopping. Like, it's just been crazy. So, it has been on and poppin'. Poppin'. Left and right, where it's just been to the point where one day I almost wanted to walk out. And it wasn't because any mistreatment. It was just, I'd never experienced that. In all the years I had worked in the OR, I had never experienced that level of insanity. And I work every Black Friday at the hospital. Every Black Friday. The day after Thanksgiving, the day before any holiday, 4th of July, we always kind of clench and gear up for that one. People blowing off their fingers and toes and hands and other limbs. Like, we just start to prepare knowing people are just going to do something utterly stupid. You know, carbon-based life form plus cerveza, so, you know, plus, you know, beer, liquor, weed, pills, huffing. You'd be surprised. You know, just folks come up in there, tore up from the floor up, and just acting a fool. And we prepare ourselves for that. Try not to kick my stand and like shake the camera. And that's like a different thing where we see it and we're just going, okay, we can handle this, we can handle this, we can handle this, we can handle this. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Without mentioning where I work, it's nothing new where you work short-staffed and you make do with what you got, you know. But my heart goes out to my charge nurse, who she is amazing. And she busts, and when I say she busts her hump, I mean she busts her hump to ensure that OR is going as smoothly as she runs rooms. Most of the ladies and gents that I know that are the charge are phenomenal where I work, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for them because, one, I wouldn't want their job. They're underpaid, overworked, and extremely stressed. And I'm just going, yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's nice and all, but no. Okay, so that's just me working some Spain, which is this shade right here. Oh, and this is from the Beautiful in Barcelona BH Destination palette. I told y'all I got a gift card from Ulta. I'm not doing any holes, because you know what? We're going to try to stem the consumerism. Even though your girl just went with turkey ham, bacon, pasta Grey Poupon, cheddar cheese, provolone, tomato, onion, lettuce, avocado, cracked pepper. Like, I went ham, and I think I Christmas shop for myself in October, well, the end of September. So, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna get glasses for Christmas. My friend Carrie, she's a third shift charge nurse on weekends, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so for 3 days she works 3/12s. Ooh, my fingers are stained from those Natasha Denona shadows. They're pigment. It's good pigment. Anywho, she is like, I am not buying you makeup for Christmas. I was like, girl, just buy me this one palette. I was like, you were complaining that. She goes, and this is why I can't get you makeup. And I was like, well, fine, and give me this one makeup. She was like, no. She goes, I'm not getting you makeup for Christmas. I was like, you just contradicted yourself. First you said you can't get me anything. She's like, no. I'm like, fine, help me buy my glasses. And she probably would, because she's a doll and she's wonderful and she's a beautiful friend, and I love her kids. My mom and I had babysat her little her baby son, her little son, he just turned 1 in August. He's so stinking cute, Paxton. My mom and I babysat him in March when she had to go to this big old meeting. And stinking, he's so stinking cute. He's oh, my mom, I think seeing a baby just sparked her. Oh, I want grandkids. Like, find me a good man. Find me a good man, mommy. Find me a good man. Find me a husband. Find me a husband. I'm just hoping that, you know, she still find me one up there. Like, send me a good man, mommy. Send me a good man. Okay. So, these are good. I like this formula. When BH does stuff right, they do it right. I feel this formula is really good. I didn't really... I used Familia and Spain for a super simple look. I was wearing my Redskins t-shirt, because, you know, Washington DC. I can't find my Ravens t-shirt, so, because it's purple. Black and purple, my 2 favorite colors ever. And yeah, it was super easy. I was like, oh, you know what, I feel like, again, I did like my Def Leppard t-shirt look where I matched my t-shirt to my, you know, matched my eyes to my t-shirt. So I kind of matched my eyes to my shirt again, and the color for one of my hometown teams is the Redskins. It's burgundy and gold. So burgundy, orangey gold. So this is the kind of the look I put together. It was fire. Dude, 2 colors. And all I did was take that shade Familia on my finger and just like really just like right or just across the lid, like super, just on the just a little bit of open space I had there. Normally I would take my shadow like all over my movable lid, but on my mobile lid, but I didn't. So just gonna use a little bit more of Spain, just as you can see. Here you go. Yes, your girl got a pimple right there, don't mind it, and a pimple right there, don't mind it. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the pimples. Don't sweat the acne. What kind of video would it be without me mentioning my topography? There's Montenegro, the Black Mountain. Just there you go. I mean, there's Mont Blanc in Europe, so why not Montenegro? Don't be talking about me, y'all. You know I'm a hot mess. Okay, so work has been nanners, right? Right. Again, short staff. It's just like higher ups, upper management really, they don't care as long as the job gets done. That's basically the the long and short of it is the job is done. You made something out of nothing, essentially. It's basically what they're giving here. Okay, just setting this good brush. Like, this is a fairer brush. Man, these suck because like the little silver parts like scratching off so you can see it. Essentially, these little barrels must be clear. It's like plastic. You can see it's just plastic. It's just gonna be clear. Why do they dip them silver? Because these brushes, but this one is such a good brush. It's, even though the brand is questionable. Anywho, they're just going, as long as the job is done, why are we going to give you extra staff? You know, and that's bogus. Very bogus, if you ask me. I'm just going to vet my brush. And we're going into that shade A Moment. I've just been waiting to put this on my lid because in the pan it's looking all purple. It's a little crumbly. I really want to like this palette. Okay, it's going on blue. That's so weird. Anyhow, so as long as a jab is done, that's all that matters. It's like, whoa, that looks prettier on camera. Like, ooh, shiny. It just takes a little finagling. So, I have problems, guys. I haven't put on makeup in a few days, so it's fine. It's fine. So, as long as the job is done, they're not really caring too much. They're just going, well, job's done. Faboo. I get the hell out. You know, clock out. That's what it makes you feel like. You know, it's basically going, oh, we're sorry. Not sorry. Shut up. It's like sit down, shut up, and just go, you know, go on. I'm just going, well, that kind of sucks because the people who are your frontline workers here, where you're shiting, you know, you're shatting on them basically, you know. Didn't mean, oh, did I just spray? My glasses are sitting over there. I probably just sprayed my damn glasses. Oh well. So, it's very frustrating. Where it's to this point where you just want to just give up, walk out, and not come back some days. And then my whole situation with the loss of my mom, I'm leaving a little opening here. I'm going to put another shadow in there. So I guess I'm bringing a third palette. So the person who I report to, who is my manager, like, she's not experienced any loss. She has beautiful parents. Her grandparents are still living. She's got a beautiful child, a lovely husband, fur babies, a nice house, you know, and a good job. And she earned it by going to school and becoming a nurse. Fabulous. Good for you. I do not begrudge anyone. I don't knock anyone coming from money or a privileged background, because I'm going to tell you, I grew up comfortable middle class. And it's up to me to still continue that comfortable feeling. Now, she doesn't quite sympathize or know what that feels like to lose somebody so major in your life like that. Where she can't muster. And I'm just going, you know, I asked you for XYZ. You know, might as well just discuss it in this video. So, one of the gripes and one of the reasons I have to get more than one job is because I know I don't make enough at the hospital. Even though I have degree, certification, and years of experience in healthcare, 98% of us are underpaid. For me, it was me finding out inadvertently that two co-workers, white ladies, one older, one the same age, basically, and less time in the company. I had more seniority. Got paid more than me. And I only found out by accident. I only found out by accident. So I made a little list. I said, okay, well, this one lady, she doesn't have a college degree. She just went to high school. Married, 4 kids, I'm just going, that's not me. The other one's young, married, small family, small beautiful family, husband, dogs, the whole, that whole shebang-a-bang. She has a college degree. Okay. I was like, okay, so we're about the same age. But then the only takeaway I made out of my whole, list was, I'm black. If you didn't know, and if you don't know, now you know. That was my whole takeaway, was there's no way they should be paid more than me when I've got more credentials than one. I match and outmatch the one that's the same age range as me. What is the difference here? I'm black. That's the difference. I'm black. And the way my boss kind of handled this whole situation, I asked her months before my mom passed. I said, this needs to be rectified. I said, I understand, just like we have HIPAA for our patients, we have privacy, laws, but policies, privacy policies for our own employees, for our own coworkers and colleagues. But when you inadvertently find out, by accident, mind you, by accident, to the exact dollar amount, how much somebody else makes than you, I said, that's a slap in the face. I said, you can verify my experience. I can give you my coordinators. I am verified. Like, my things are still on record in Montgomery County, Maryland, and in the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. You mean to tell me that I can't have a raise, or the fact that you're low paying me and it's okay, and the fact that I know about it and you're not going to do anything? You're just going to say, sit down, shut up, and please go back. Oh, here's some names, a homeless shelter. I'm up here crying going, if I lose my mother, I could be homeless because my mom paid the rent. Mind you, it's now after the first of the month, and let me tell you, a girl made rent not once but twice. I did September's on my own in October. I'm going to keep making it, because if I have to sell my toes, my kidney, or something, I'm going to keep a roof over my damn head. And if I have to work 16 jobs, I'll do it until I can go back and get myself, back in school and get my degree toward being a doctor, med school. I have quite a few. It's just chemistry, it's chem, calculus, biochem. It's mostly just the math and science classes left. I got everything else out the way. Like, damn, I gotta take all that stuff, man. I hate that stuff. I don't hate it per se. It's just not my favorite type of thing to do. Okay? But the fact that she had no compassion or empathy, or just like the email I got, I'm not going to read y'all the email, but the email I got was from what I got dismissed. I basically, look here, Negro. Sit down, shut up, be thankful we pay you. That's what I felt. And I'm already sensitive and I'm already upset. I'm coping with loss. I just lost my great uncle Gilbert this week. I've lost 12 family members, and the year's not even over. We're only on the 10th month of the year. And I've lost nearly a dozen family members. My mother, the woman that brought me into this world, included. And you mean to tell me, I told you in my email, I need you to advocate for me. I need you to have my back. And that's what a manager is for. You advocate and you assist and you help. And the fact is, here's some homeless shelters in the area where you live. They might be able to help you. What kind of shizzle is that? Like, please tell me, is this acceptable? Is this acceptable in business? And I understand it's a business. Healthcare, this is also a faith-based hospital, mind you. And they're always telling us, and God bless you. And I don't feel that there's a spirit of Christ. I do not feel like there's that kindness, that compassion is lacking, and it's just becoming a big old money bag. Like, it's just a money grab. And I just feel so disappointed. And I was talking this with my friend, how we both felt like, we used to be proud to say, hey, yeah, we work at this hospital. Yeah. Girl, when people say, where you going? Work. Where's that? Hospital. Oh, isn't that great? Hell no. That's the exact words that pop out of my mouth. It's just both hospitals I've worked at, well, all three in this area. And it was like, well, I might as well stick with the devil that I know. And the devil that I know is the full-time one that I still go to, where I just got told to sit down, shut up, and be thankful, essentially. You know, dismissed. Be quiet, negress. We don't need you making a ruckus. What you say doesn't matter. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. What they're saying to me. That the fact that I'm calling them out on it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Other women of color, other people of color, we face this every day. We may be more qualified. We can be the smartest one in the room. We can be the most certified, the most tenured, the one with the most seniority. But a lot of the times we're passed over for somebody else. And I was talking to my uncle who lives in South Africa, Joseph's little brother. I don't refer to him as Vader, who was actually my father. But my Uncle Patrick, and he was like, it's like that all over. He goes, yeah, kid, it's like that. I was like, oh my God. He goes, we can have all the education, we can do it. And he's like, and we're still underpaid. I'm just going, there is something systemically wrong with this. It is just wrong. This is just wrong. I mean, you get the, gosh, I mean, I'm not getting on my soapbox here, but, you know, you get, well, feminism. I am a feminist. I am. I'm going to say it. I am a feminist. But there's kind of a difference between, like, the, not just the era of, like, Gloria Steinem feminism to, say, oh my, you know, I'm going to kick myself. She used to wear a cowboy hat. She was badass. Black feminists. You know, Miss Magazine and Burning Your Bra and all this jazz. And equal rights and equal pay. Yes. There are things I agree with. I mean, with the Betty Friedan's and the Gloria Steinems, and those were the bigger figureheads in that wave of second or third wave of feminism. I'm not sure. My history on that is just a little bit rusty. It's been a while since I read up on it, but it's different for them. Joanne, blonde, blue-eyed, perky, 5'6", can walk in, and yeah, she's paid less than Joe Schmo, big brunette white guy. Worked there just as much, long, if not longer, more qualified, more reliable even. But say Melanie worked there a year longer than Joanne, more qualified than both Joe Schmo and Joanne put together. She makes even less than Joanne, and even less than what Joanne makes from Joe Schmo. Heaven forbid you put in an Esperanza. Melanie and Esperanza, we are getting paid enough. You know, that's insane. That is insane. And yeah, I was sheltered. My mom, you know, sheltered me, and she's like, Peapod, just go into an industry where I know you make money. Go to nursing school. Go do this. Go do that. You know, and I'm like, no, mommy, that's not where my heart is at. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. You know, and she was just trying to help me ensure that I could make it without her. I'm having a hard time without my mother making it. I am. But is that going to get me down? Hell no. Because I'm going to fight tooth and nail to make it. I have a problem with how this has been handled. And what can you do? What, you know, the previous manager, the one that she took over with, ineptitude seems to get praised and promoted. I seem a little, like, I seem upset. I am upset. The previous manager that was over my department made a comment. We were having a meeting because one lady that was the float felt I was being rude to her because I told her to do her job. I said, well, here we go. This lady was very flighty. She didn't do her job. She was supposed to come in and give me a break. It took them months for me putting down no lunch, no lunch, no lunch, no lunch, no lunch, to say, well, you can't be not taking any lunches for this long period of time. I said, well, the float doesn't come in and give me a lunch. She leaves at 6:30. She walking in at 6:20 fully dressed. I said, no, I'm not going to give you back my money. You're going to give me back my 30 minutes that you take out my check. So no, you're going to give me my money back. So who's texting me now? Emails. So she's like, well, I feel like she's just been, well, Liza feels that you've been a little bit more rude and a little angry with her. They love to use the term angry. Now, mind you, there are no people of color in upper management here. And it's rare that I see a black or Hispanic or an Asian charge nurse or somebody of, of a different ethnicity other than blancadores in charge. And I'm just going, no. I said I was fed up with, one, not getting a break. I'm getting people from downstairs and our old department saying, she's down here talking with so-and-so for the last hour. You could have been up here giving me a break or doing some of the work in here instead of chatting and flirting. I said, how fair is that? Now, mind you, I caught this lady going through my bag, my emails, and we have these like little Microsoft Link or like a Skype thing. It was like, like, remember old school AOL chat, like your little chat boxes, like, and Hotmail, like you had those little chat boxes. Well, we have those for inter-office chatting and communication for like all the hospitals, and I had like 2 or 3 windows open, and I was just talking to some former coworkers from my previous department where I came from, and a friend in my current department. We weren't talking about anything. I was talking to how one friend, she was telling me about how she had to buy the shoes for her daughter's school were expensive. Her daughter went to private school. We were just talking about a whole bunch of just not like pretty innocent, nothing juicy, no chisme. Like there was no gossip. It was just everyday boring life stuff. Let me finish doing my face. And I think I'm going to go back into the Beautiful in Barcelona palette to put something in this just a little bit of dead space I have right here. And then I'm going to blend it on out. I don't know if I want to use Veke, Flamenco, Mediterranean. I think, let's see what Fiesta looks like. Oh, no, Fiesta is just a little too... Ooh, that's a beautiful bronze, though. That was a very tiny swatch. Oh, wow. You know what? We might just do... Oh, flamenco it is. Flamenco it is right there. Oh, yep. Sparkly, and we've got a winner chicken dinner. So, she's like... I caught her going through my stuff when I was coming back from lunch, and there's a little window in my office that connects to the OR. So my scrub pants were kind of falling down. So I had my iced tea in a cup and my lunch in a sack, and I was adjusting my string, and I was like, adjusting my pants, and there I witnessed her go through my emails and look at my link message. I was like, I saw her go through my bag. I was like, really? Really, that's what we're doing now? This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So I walk in and I was like, find anything. I was like, read anything interesting? She's like, no. I'm so sorry. No. I was like, that's exactly what she did. I said, okay. I said, and if you wanted some candy, because I always keep candy and mints in my bag, my work tote. I have a big plastic bag where I keep candy to keep the OR going. It's just like camaraderie, just to keep everybody feeling, you know, it's gonna be okay. Stop by my little office in the OR. I said, get a little piece of candy. Keep going. I said, stick your head and put it in your mouth because it's unsanitary if you eat in the OR. Ugh. And yeah. Let me tell you, that got turned on me real quick. So then she's going, oh, well, I don't feel comfortable leaving my purse in there because every time I come in there, it's moved. I caught you going through my bag, reading my emails and going through my link messages. It wasn't the other way around. And I remember telling my boss, who was completely inept and utterly useless, the previous one, current one is unfortunately heading in that territory, if not already circling that drain. I said, you could leave a diamond ring, $100 bill, and a brand spanking new iPhone, any cell phone, any high-end cell phone on this table and in front of me. And I said, you know what? And she goes, what? I said, I wouldn't touch it. I said, do you know why? And she's like, well, why? She's like, because that's how I was raised. I said, my mom, my grandma, my sister asked me to get something from their purse. I don't even reach my hand in their purse. I would hand them their whole damn purse. Unless I had explicit permission to go into their stuff. I never would do anything. My grandma dropped a $50 bill on the ground. And let me tell you something. As much as I wanted to spend it, I said, Grandma, you dropped money. And she goes, thank you, baby. I have seen people drop their wallets, money, and I return it. Why? It's the right thing to do. And besides, why would I ever want to touch that little nasty lady stuff with her little stringy hair and cats, and she always be cooking, and there'd be hair in it? Hell no. Why would I want to touch her little nasty belongings? Why? The fact is, how did the fact that she didn't come give me a break and do her job get turned on me? That is the question. Like, how did this become my fault? Well, Linda, Linda, I'm so sorry. Melissa, she's just being really hard. And I looked up her and I said, and she backed her chair up. I guess I must have gave her some type of death stare. Because don't let the suburbia fool you. I got some hood in me, okay? I didn't survive living in Maryland, D.C., on the East Coast, and then those little funky-ass town up in Peoria, Illinois, and not have any survival tactics whatsoever, okay? Flat out. She looked at me and she's like, I said, I better dial it down. This heifer got to do my merit review. I was like, I'm about ready to cuss her ass all the way out. Oh, Jesus. I was like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, come help me. Ooh. I said, I believe, Lord Jesus, I believe. Come help me. Come help me. Come get these people. And I just totally covered up most of my matte shadow. Don't care, because this is my channel and my eyeballs, and I can do what I want. And oh yeah, these aren't going to do anything. Okay, I'm done using this palette. I'm going to a third palette. I'm going to use my Coastal Scents purple palette that I put together because, you know, your girl loves purple. So I'm going to see if I can't try to get some of this purple to like really pick up. It takes a little bit of finagling and finessing, but it does show eventually. Okay. There we go. Just to smoke and just to bring that out, just a smidgen. Just to show that I actually have more than just a whole bunch of pretty glittery stuff on my eyeball. So I'm sitting up here dealing with these fools. Oh, I'm sorry, this is so mean. Like, I'm so salty about it. So, and then again, ineptitude. And when she said, well, I try to get a hold of you on your cell phone. Don't you people pay your phone bill? I said, you people. Look here, Wange. I pay my Sprint bill every month on time. And if I can't pay it on time, I got a payment arrangement. They take that money out my account. The next go around, I got it. But my phone has never been cut off. I just blocked your ass. So you can't text my phone. You can talk to me on the company dime. Company time, company dime. You do not call me on my own personal cell phone that I pay for. That is in my name, my birth name that was given to me by my mother, my sister, and Joseph. You don't call me on this phone up here acting damn fool with me. I was like, nope, that's not how this is going to go down. This is not how this is going down. And, yeah, no. This looks a little wild. It looks a little fun. What the hey? So, that's a little deeper than I was imagining I was going to go. But you know what? I'm going to work with it. So, just wiping up some of that shadow there. So, she's like, oh. I'm just like floored, disgusted, and pissed all the way. When I say pissed all the way off, I mean pissed all the way down off. Oh, I forgot the stain. It stains my lips. It's okay. We're gonna put a dark color on anyway. And we're just gonna where is my favorite little pencil brush to smoke out my lash line? Okay. So here I'm just dealing with all this horse plops. With all these ignorant people. You know, these are supposedly educated folks, but let me tell you something. Ignorant as hell. Ignorant. And I'm just going, I'm not trying to lose my cool. And I am trying to stay as calm, cool, and collected as possible. Because that's what they want. They want you to get angry. They want you to blow up. They want you to show out. They'll be like, look, I told you, black people act like that all the time. Didn't I tell you that, Lisa? Oh my God. Like they are just totally act like that all the time. I know, Joanne. I know. Oh my God. Barbara. Barb. Did you hear? That little black girl. Oh my God. She was yelling at Liza. And then she was yelling at Liza and their manager. I'm surprised we didn't have to get security. Like, that's what they want. That's what they want. They just want you to show out. And, I didn't give them what they wanted. I calmed down. I did not look at them during this whole situation. I just said, it's unfair that you don't come give me a break. I said, it's expected of you. It's part of your job requirements. I said, I would never touch or bother anyone's belongings. I said, you violated my belongings and you read my emails and my link messages. I don't know how you doing that, how this turned around on me. And, my boss was just like, oh, well. Still apologizing to the other girl. And I can't even call her a girl. She's old enough, got a son older than me. Like, he was 35. I'm not even 35. What the hell is that? This is the most bogus stuff ever. I know, my eyes looking wow. Just trying to find. Pardonnez-moi. Oh, why didn't I have it out when I needed it? I can kick myself for this. Okay, here it is. My favorite. It's ColourPop Lippy Stick Dukes. It's my favorite. I wish they did not discontinue it. I'm pissed off. So, and we're like an hour in here, guys. Luckily, we're almost done. Just to sum up the ineptitude of the previous manager. To the current one. I mean, the previous one got a big old promotion. I'm just going, is there no justice in this world? Jesus, is there no justice? Okay, I'm also using the LA Girl Volumatic Full-On Volumizing Lash Lifting Mascara in purple. That's right. Just gonna put on some purple mascara. It really doesn't show up, not unless you have like light, like super light lash hairs. But it's fun. You can only see it like super close up though. So I'm just up here just dealing with all this ineptitude and folks acting a damn fool. And I'm just going, Lord Jesus, give me strength. Give me strength, God. Please. And all that is holy. Give me strength. And so you really can't quite tell that it's purple. Oi. Oi, I need to clean that up. So, yeah, no. And the fact that the new one just says, you know, well, here's some shelters, blah, blah, blah. Good luck. Sit down and be quiet, black person. Your voice doesn't matter. The fact that you know that you get paid less, you should know your place. That's what it makes me feel like. You should just know your place. What, you gonna make me start using a lavatory that says coloreds only now? I mean, what? Are we getting to that point? I mean, it's pathetic. And I'm, for one, pissed the hell off. You know, what can you do? Who can you report it to? Because, well, my current manager's new, you know, who she reports to is my previous manager. Who is not exactly the brightest bulb. I mean, broad is pretty stupid. I mean, I'm not knocking you. You got a master's in nursing degree. I'm just going, who did you pay to take that NCLEX? Who did you pay? Because there's no way you could be that stupid all the daggone time. Yet she is. Gosh. It's ridiculous. Anywho. Little Smashbox. I don't know. Some mess I got in a boxy. And let me tell you something. I'm just honk the heck off. I don't really feel like doing highlighter and blusher today. So this is what you get. I'm not too mad at it. So, I mean, it's fun, it's bright, it's so bright and shiny. And we really should wrap this up because this will cut off in just a second. So, that was my get ready with me to go nowhere. And my little story of I'm tired, I'm overworked, I'm underpaid, as most of us are. The struggle continues. The struggle continues. What can we do? We have to keep on pressing. We have to keep on pressing. And God knows, justice eventually should be served. I'm hoping. I pray that it will be eventually. Just come to something will go right. I hope. Anywho, I hope you guys like the look. If not, well, I like it. So, even though it's really not my best work, it's just me slapping on some products, looking shiny. Shiny. I'm actually going to film another video, and you know what? On my off day, I'm going to do that neutral tutorial, because you know what? I have my neutral moment too, and I might just use my Naked Honey palette. I say that with like phlegm in my throat. So, I've got some, my oven is preheating, so your girl's got to go cook and make my meals for the week. So, if you guys could just please do me a solid and be good to one another, be good to yourselves. Tell someone that you haven't seen in a while that you're thinking about them. Also, make smart choices. I implore you, make smart choices. Thank you so much for watching. And also, just take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. And if you feel that you are underpaid, discriminated, reach out to your local whatever chapter you have. Trust me, somebody call the NAACP. They got chapters, I think, in every city. But, just saying. Chapters. Just saying. Alright, beautiful peoples. Thank you very much for sitting and rocking with me for the last hour as I just kind of ranted. Again, work's been crazy. I find out I'm underpaid. Actual black and white numbers. And I get told to shut up. There's nothing you can do about it. It's alright. That's alright. Someday the tables will turn. Alright, lovely folks. Thank you so much for listening to me for the last hour. I really appreciate you. And, do I have my... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not all prepared today at all. Thank you so very much. Peace easy. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, Shazam. Bye, guys.